Hello and welcome to the Woodridge podcast series. I'm David, or Dave if you prefer, from audioprojectcentral.com, and I'm proudly hosting this series which has the goal of bringing you informative and uplifting character profiles of some of the teachers, staff members and students at the school. The guest for this episode is Miss Fiz, Farzaana Fredericks, who at the time of recording in 2021 is an intern teacher at the prep school, and she was also a Woodridge pupil. The interview kicks off with Miss Fiz telling us a bit about the journey that took her to Woodridge and also about her role there. Please remember to press the like button on whichever platform you are using to access this episode, and do share the episodes on your social media with your friends and family. You can find out more about Woodridge by visiting www.woodridge.co.za, and you can pop in at the Woodridge College and Preparatory School Facebook page too.
I am currently working as a foundation-based teaching assistant at Woodridge. So where I assist the teachers in the classroom, helping out with grade 1 Afrikaans and then grade 1, 2, and 3 Bible education. My journey to Woodridge, I started back here in 2011 in grade 10, where I was a weekly boarder. And within my first term, I changed and moved over to a termly boarder and went home once every term. That's how much I actually enjoyed being here. The sport field every weekend. Then I took a year, I matriculated in 2013 and took a year out of school, got some money together, and then ended up studying my first year as a bridging course. And 2016, I returned back to Woodridge as an intern student and was studying to become a teacher. And 2020, I completed my studies, and now I am a foundation-based teaching assistant.
Why did you gravitate towards teaching? You sound like you have a very upbeat and positive personality. Is that right? Is that something that gravitated you towards it, or is there another influence?
Yeah, I'm a very vibey person. I'm loud, which a lot of people get scared when they first meet me. I'm out there. I'll introduce myself even if I don't know you. I'll always try and make the environment quite comfortable. And I thought that if I'm able to do that for people, imagine what I could do to kids, where you could grow a little bit more of a bond with them, and every day coming to school and hearing what they've had for supper. And that's what excited me about actually getting to be with them, and the fact that I can teach them life skills as opposed to just general maths and English. And no, life skills is quite important for me. And I thought if I can share that with them, that's where I want to be. Okay,
so Miss Fiz, is there anything that none of your colleagues or pupils will know about you that you're happy to tell me and them?
Quite a few people don't know that I actually have a motorbike license. So I can drive a motorbike very well, actually. And then, my full name, Farzaana, and the surname Fredericks, and everyone only knows me as Miss Fiz. So today I'm known as Farzaana Fredericks.
When you think about your time at Woodridge as a past pupil and then now an intern teacher, does anything stand out as a highlight or a favorite thing about Woodridge?
Overall, the family and the friendships that I've built on this side. It's been 6 years, and in those 6 years, you can't believe what you've achieved and the people you've met and the guidance and support that you've received over the years. So I think this is my safe place, and I know that if I'm in trouble, I can turn to anybody here because they're like family to me. So importantly, Woodridge is ultimately the best family to have in a work environment.
Getting into some motivational territory now. If you find yourself in that proverbial deep end, what tricks and tips do you have up your sleeve?
It depends on person to person. How you as a person can handle any challenge is based on you. The only thing I could say was remain calm and taking all factors, and there's never only one side to a story. So listen to all sides, get the information, and then make a conclusion. Sometimes we so quickly we jump into what we think could be the solution, and we end up putting ourselves on the back foot. So just kind of calming down and taking in everything that's around you and just thinking before you actually make your final decision.
In your experience, how does Woodridge add value to the lives not only of pupils, but also parents and guardians?
I think because we run such an open communication at the school, and that we always in communication with regardless to the parents or the kid or staff. We always have the open channel, which actually helps and assists quite a bit of the daily lifestyle of the kid, because they know that their rights and wrongs on the day, as opposed to, just it happened at school and that's it. Everything gets communicated, and that's what we need. And in order for those kids to grasp what's coming for them in life, they have to deal with it there and then. Yes, if it's a big situation, you can't put them through it, but you can at least open their mind to it. At Woodridge Educators, we do that quite well. We open up that whole perspective for them and just give them a bit more information is what they need. And I think that helps quite a bit.
A more conceptual question then, how do you frame what you do? In other words, how do you make sense of what you do, or how do you think about what you do as an intern teacher, and why do you think about it in this way?
It's more of a natural thing to me, that you can take your energy from that day and put it through them, and that will come back to you. And when I'm a sports fanatic, so I love the sports world. Anything I can do there makes me happy. And that part of the day, when the kids basically are done for the day, I'm like, yes, here we go. Which excites me, because that's my energy and I'm giving it over to them. And that's why I don't need to think about it, because I know that if I give it to them, my energy, they will feed off of that. And I think that's what actually keeps me going in the whole thing, is that the kids enjoy what we do without us having to think about it.
You said sports there. Am I right in thinking that you had a hockey captainship background as well?
Hockey is my entire life. I've been playing hockey since I was in grade 1, and I have not stopped playing. I'm currently still playing. I now play for Crusaders, a club in Port Elizabeth in the Premier League. And yeah, I'm going strong and I enjoy it. And the fact that I can take my knowledge and the passion that I have for that sport and put it through to a kid is what actually just brings happiness to me. And then cricket is my second sport, which I have in the summer. Yeah, I enjoy coaching boys sports because they're rough and tough.
Working towards a close now, do you have anything that you would like to recommend to listeners, like a book or a film, documentary or a podcast, anything really, and why?
I'm watching House, very good series, and the way he deals with the situations there and then as this cool and calm person is actually something that I'm looking up to at the moment, is just deal with it there and then and not think about everything like I would normally do. And yeah, so my advice, I think, would be, like I've said before, is stay calm, cool, and everything will work out in the end. God knows what he wants for us. So he will lead the way, definitely.
This seems like you've given us lots of food for thought already, but could I ask if you have any final thoughts to conclude our interview? Just
to the pupils at Woodridge, enjoy the time. You cannot get a better experience in this. Yeah, live every day as it goes, and come to school with a positive attitude and get that through the whole day, and you will enjoy every step of the way at Woodridge. More than the school, definitely experience.
And that brings us to the end of the interview. Thanks for listening, and please do remember to share the episodes and relevant social media posts with your friends and family, and like the episodes at whichever social media platform you found them on. If you have any follow-up questions, head over to www.woodridge.co.za, where you will find the contact details for the school, and you can contact me at www.audioprojectcentral.com.